Hello everybody, thank you for visiting the Camp Cook. I'm your host Jeff. Today we're going to be making coleslaw. It's a recipe I've been using for many years. First, we're going to need some cabbage. I'm going to use some green cabbage, you're not going to use a red cabbage. Red cabbage will turn pink and look kind of nasty, so you want to use green cabbage. I'm going to cut this up in fours. Peel the outer layers off first. Okay, now I'm going to cut the cores out of these. I'll start right in there, go right on down. Got the battle of the earwigs here today. It's that time of year and we got a lot of earwigs. I'm going to cut all these cores out. They're a little tough. You can snack on them if you want, but it's not very good in coleslaw. Cut that off. Sure they're off there completely. Now I'm going to do a fine dice on these. You'll find older people would rather have the fine dice coleslaw because many of us don't have teeth anymore. It's much easier to do the fine dice. I say this is a recipe of mine, similar to a lot of other recipes. It's not a copycat of anybody. I don't like doing copycats. Somebody's probably got this recipe out there someplace. I can't remember where I got it from, but I've been using it 40 years. I'll put that in my pot over here. Dice it up. You can have it the long way, in long strips like this if that's what you prefer, or you can fine dice it like I am. It's done both ways. Now what I'm going to do after I chop this up, I'm going to salt it. It's full of a lot of water, and people have a problem. They always ask, why is my coleslaw so watery? Why does it have so much liquid? Well, that's because it didn't sweat the water out of the cabbage before they made their slaw. I don't use mustard in my slaw. Some people do. They put hot sauce in it. I don't. On occasion I do. I switch off on recipes. This is my go-to recipe here. This one calls for mayonnaise. I have another one where I just have white vinegar and sugar in it, basically, and it makes for a sweeter, tangy coleslaw. Goes great with pork. Get a little buggy out here. It's been raining an awful lot. Now we got the bugs coming out. Someday I'll switch over to my indoor kitchen, but right now it needs updating. I just don't want to do it inside yet. It's a clean kitchen. It's just out of date for making videos. Hello everybody, I'm Jeff and welcome to my channel. I'm here to teach you what I've learned over the past 40 years. Whether you be a beginner or an advanced cook, I'm here to teach you or help you just go over what you might have forgotten. So, let's have some fun here. And while we're at it, please down below hit the like and subscribe buttons along with the notification bell. That way you'll get any new videos that I put up. And if you could also please hit the share button, share it with your friends. I'd like to see my channel grow. Thank you. Now let's get to cooking. I'm going to put some salt in there now. Oh, it's about that much, a couple tablespoons full. Put that in there, mix it all up. Mix it up good. My wife is getting upset because I don't use gloves. Mix that all up good, and I'm already feeling the moisture starting to come out. Now I'm going to take that, put that in my strainer, every bit of it out of here. This does two things. It draws the excess moisture out, and it also tenderizes it, because cabbage can be kind of crunchy. Some people can't chew it, some people can. So I'm going to let that sit in there for about an hour, hour and a half, and then we'll continue the rest of it. Okay, I'll see you in about an hour, hour and a half. Okay everybody, I'm back. It's been a couple hours. I have a little bit of some delays. I have some hombres over there doing some construction on the house next door. So I've been trying to wait until they're settled down a little bit. But anyway, I've got about a half a cup of liquid that came off the cabbage. Off screen I took the cabbage in and rinsed it, put it through my salad spinner, and it's ready to go. We aren't going to need to add any more salt in it because it's already got the salt from adding adding it to the cabbage to get it to soften up and drain. Now I'm going to take a carrot, just one little size carrot, and on our grater there's large size and small size, and we're not even going to talk about those sides. I'm going to use the small side. I'm going to grate down, I would say probably half to 3/4 of this, because we want it fine. Just enough to give it some color is all we want. There, that's all I'm going to use. Take the big piece out here away. Set that aside. I'll munch on it later on for a snack. Okay. Now, got our cabbage here. Been rinsed. Took about the 1/4 cup of liquid out. I'll put these carrots in here. Get them in the best I can. Mix them up a little bit. They're well incorporated. I'm not going to be moving the camera around towards the end here. I think we all know how to do this. Okay. Put my gloves on because it's kind of messy. Okay, I got myself a small jar of mayonnaise. I got this over Dollar Tree for $1.25. It's Kraft mayo. 8 fluid ounces. I'm going to use about half of it. Now, I have 2 tablespoons of sugar. I'm going to add that to it. Teaspoon of onion powder. I got about 1/16 of a teaspoon of celery seed. You can add this in if you want. If you don't want it, you don't put it in. Add that in there. And I have a half a teaspoon of black pepper. Then I have 2 tablespoons of cider vinegar. You can use lemon juice if you want. Oh, and going back to the mayo, if you're allergic to eggs, substitute it with Greek yogurt. You'll get the same effect. Add that in. Mix this all up. It's easier to do it this way and then add it to your cabbage, because if you try and add it all into the cabbage, you're going to get hot spots of different spices. For that, now I take this, add it in on top of my cabbage and onions. Now, if you want to add more sugar or less sugar, whatever you want, go ahead. You can add raisins to this if you want. There's all different kinds of ways to make it. I'm going to use my hands because that's easiest for me. Just mix it up real good. Now, you want to put this in the refrigerator for at least 2 hours to cool it down. Best is if you do it overnight. That way all the flavors incorporate into it. It just tastes a whole lot better. And another tip I want to tell you, if you go to a party and somebody brings coleslaw and it's warm, avoid it. Because chances are it's going to have something that's going to make you sick, a foodborne illness of some sort. Because mayonnaise doesn't like heat. You want to keep this stuff cold, folks. You want to keep it cold. It goes good with pork. Love it with pork, chicken, fried chicken. You can add other things to it if you want to add apple, chopped up apple to it. You can do it that way. You want to leave it the long string style coleslaw, you can leave it the long string. Like I say, I chop it up small because a lot of us elderly people have a hard time chewing. Some people don't have their teeth, or they have false teeth, or what have you. So that's why I make it on the smaller side. With that, there's something else. YouTube is making a change. They're going over to short videos, those little quick 1-minute videos. I can't teach you how to cook on those. I won't be using short videos. They're changing the monetization and everything. I'm going to stick with my format, and you're also going to notice that I'm not putting my recipes down below. Reason why is that people are coming in, they look at your channel, see what it is, they print off the recipe, and they take off, and they figure out how to put it together themselves. They don't really watch the video. I'm not here for that type of thing, so in order to get the recipes, you're going to have to watch the videos all the way through from now on. With that, hey, I want to say thank you for stopping by my channel. We'll be making more videos here soon. I'll be making 2 more tomorrow that will coincide with this coleslaw here, so keep tuned, and thank you. Folks, I'd like to thank you for watching today. Those of you who watched to the very end, thank you so much. There's so much we can learn. We're all at different levels. Some are beginners, some are advanced. The advanced cooks, they only want to sparsely watch the videos. The beginners, you can learn some things. So please, watch them all the way to the end. And once again, like I said at the beginning, please like and subscribe. Hit the buttons down below. And share it with your friends. Hit the notification button so you know when I have new ones. And as always, may Christ be with you always, and God bless. There's only one way to heaven, and that's through Jesus Christ. Thank you, and have a blessed week.